So you're in a relationship. Things are going very well. So you think. All of a sudden, your person, your specific person, your mate, starts acting just a little funny, but you just don't even really think about it. You might question them and say, "Is everything okay?" And they say, "Of course, yes, of course." But then if time goes on, they seem to be holding back a little. They need to be, by themselves a little bit more. The attention is not so much there anymore. Intimacy, well, that might be flying out the window. And they may be on their phone a little bit more, or they may be working late. But regardless, there may be some other little telltale signs. Even though they may be doing one or maybe two of those things, this is going to reveal what secrets they have. What's going on with them? What are they thinking about? And I think it's time we look into this because you need to know what's going on. This reading is for all signs, but it's especially for the relationship. And if you're watching this right now, you may resonate with what you are about to see and what will be revealed. I want to thank you for being here. Please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. I'll leave some links in the description if you would like a reading with me. And also at the end, I'm going to leave the link to the website. My name is Lady Zelda Kelly. I am here to give you a true Oracle Tarot reading. And believe me, we're going to get you the answers as to what is happening in your relationship. First and foremost, I'm going to use multiple of decks, but we're going to start out with this vintage tarot. Now, I do not read in reverse. That's just my preference. Let me say it that way. It's neither right nor wrong. It's a preference, and we usually get a lot of answers, more so than if I would read in reverse. So you're going to get the answers today. You're going to get the answers what's going on. We've started out now with the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, lots of pentacles out here, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Isn't this amazing? We're going to take these down just for a minute. We're asking spirits, guides, and angels to look over this reading right now and tell us what is happening. Well, first and foremost, it seems as though you may have taken over the role as the breadwinner. Maybe. Could he be, they be, she be calling off work? Or maybe supposedly going to work, but you're finding out that they're not there. I think you're going to have to start asking about them if you haven't already. You're going to have to go to the powers that be, and I think maybe even contact someone that they're working with if you haven't already, and find out, are they showing up? What's going on at work? Now, if they're not working, I feel that there's something, they're gone a lot, but there is definitely some money issue here behind everything. And it looks like you're the one who now has been stepping up financially to take over. This person wants to be able to do financially what they want to do. And yet it doesn't seem like there's enough there, because are they using some finances to perhaps do something else that they want to be doing? This Page of Swords is an announcement that there's some communication coming, my darling, and I'm not so sure you're going to like it. It is an air sign. You may find some texts, emails. You might find some messages somewhere. I think you're already looking, but I just want you to know that you're not done yet. This is a double-edged sword, so I'm going to warn you that if you start looking, you'll probably find what you're looking for, and that could be very hurtful. You want this person to be your knight in shining armor, and I think that he is, she is, they are. I feel that there is a message, though, coming, and I think once you find out what is happening there in the messages, when you confront them, you may be a little gaslighted. This is a choice that this person has made, and it looks like they have made this choice quite some time ago. Now, are they leaving? I'm not sure, because I'm not sure that they can, because they need a healing in the financial world. I'm going to say this, my darling, and we're going to look a little further with this beautiful Lenormand deck, which is a kind of a cross between a tarot, an oracle, a cartomancy, which is a playing card. We're going to look a little deeper to see here what's going on, but they are definitely spending money elsewhere than on you. Let me see here. Now, warning, again, this may be some information that you don't want to hear. But I'm not that type of a reader that I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you have to hear based on what the cards are. My darling, this has been an uphill battle for you, an uphill climb. But from this moment, when you see this video, you're going to wonder, you're going to think, you're going to start wondering, is this relationship a gamble? And I don't mean a casino gamble. I mean even a risk gamble, because you've done all you can do and then some to make sure that the relationship is going well. I do believe that there was a commitment, and something happened in the summer. Now, it could be the summer of 2023, the summer of 2024, but it looks like the summer resonated there. Something happened. Now, whether it was a commitment or that you're already in a committed relationship, this behavior started. You see this card? There may be an end to the relationship. And if that's the truth, I'm really sorry. I don't like to predict those sort of things, but I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. Because if something there is happening nefarious, and it definitely has, money is definitely an issue, my darling, you need to know. With this Nine of Diamonds, it looks like there's not really too much end in sight as far as the behavior of your person. So you're going to have to confront them and ask them what is happening. But when you do, not if, you will do it, but when you do, be prepared. Just be prepared. The Six of Diamonds is a document card. It is a hard card that says, look, there's paperwork, there's letters, there's calls, there's all kinds of things, but there's a warning that comes with this card, and it's kind of confirming my warnings here. And the warning is you need to read through everything. Don't take any, if you find something, which I believe you will, don't take out one or two messages out of context. Read the entire thread. I know there's going to be some indecision on your part, my darling, as to what to do, because the diamonds now are air elements. They're also business, they're also communication, and they may even be some legal. And for some of you, this may be the end of a committed relationship or marriage. all you want is stability. And I think that you have provided that for you and your family, or you and yours. And it's been very unfortunate that this is now happening. I think what I would do here, my darling, is measure the behavior. How long has this been going on? How long do you feel it's going to go on? Find out more facts before you jump into everything. Make sure you have everything in place before you confront someone with information like this, and try to do it as calmly as you possibly can. Stability in this is first and foremost. And look at the sun coming in and shining on your reading. Because as bad news, with the sun shining in, I'm going to say it this way, with this seemingly to be bad news, and I say seemingly for a reason, there is light that sheds on this because it is temporary. And I'm going to say this, the reason that you are brought here today is because, first of all, you were suspicious to begin with. This just may be a confirmation, and wouldn't you really want to know what is being held secret? Of course you would. You are strong and beautiful and wonderful. You're beautiful inside and out. You deserve to be treated with respect. And especially in this particular situation, it's just sometimes better that someone tells, right? And I know that I know that your person, okay? I'm going to say your person, your mate, your specific person is probably, I know, is very hesitant to say anything. And the longer this goes on, I'm going to tell you, until it comes to a head, the worse it's going to get. Try to head it off at the pass. But like I said, calmly have the facts, because this card right here, my darling, is all about indecision. And look at the diamonds. So it's all about communication. You're going to be finding some communication. And I can say it's probably going to be a little hurtful. These cards kind of have the same connotation, the same meaning. But the one thing about this particular card I want you to know, the tens in the tarot and in the Cartomancy, the playing card, is kind of the end of the lesson. It's what you've learned. And sometimes lessons, not sometimes, I think most times, when you're learning a lesson, in order to learn it well, so we don't have to go back through and be on a hamster loop of things happening, many times, my darling, it has to come with pain, so you remember the pain. You don't want to go through it again. Not only will you feel like you are metaphorically stabbed in the back, you're going to be feeling like this is the end-all of end-alls. But I have good news. You see this little white strip? That is literally the sun coming up. This blue is water flowing. All water in the tarot come from the robe of the high priestess. It's life, it's love, it's emotion. And it's definitely flowing. It's not stagnant, which means life is going to go on, even though this looks like dire straits. So this little strip here of the sun comes up means that this is temporary. This is a situation. Can it be healed? Yes, it can, but I do believe, my darling, you have to handle it correctly. But you know, if another person is not willing to commit in a relationship and give you their 100, I think it's more like 200% comes from each person. Wouldn't you rather make a change? I'm going to say it that way. Right now, you are holding on tightly financially because I think that you're feeling that there's a little drought happening. But with this devil card, now you're not the devil, they are not the devil. Now, come on now. But this is a significator card for Capricorn, and Capricorns are far from devils. But I think the reason this comes out is because the energy here. And this energy of a Capricorn, they don't like liars. They don't like people that will hurt people just because they can. They don't like a person who will say they're going to do something and then not do it, because they hold people to a high standards just as they hold themselves. And yes, we all mess up sometimes. But this card can also say there may be someone, and your person, your specific person, your mate, may just have a problem. And they may have a problem with especially the money part of it. So give yourself some grace. I want you to know it's not your fault. This situation is temporary, and you're here for a reason. You, my darling, need to use your gut instinct. You are a healer, not a fixer. Fixers step in, and it is really a temporary fix. Healing sometimes is a long-term journey. But the one thing you need to be grateful for today is that you found this confirmation of things that you've already been feeling, already been thinking. My darling, you're going to come out of this right as rain. I know you will. And no matter what happens, you can depend on you. Definitely. Final message, and it's very lovely. This final message basically is the moon over the mountain, over the water. It's an emotional card. It's a moon card. And basically it says not only will you use your gut instinct to navigate through this, but you're going to be in such a good position that you're going to be able to navigate your future going forward. And I have a lot of faith in you. So you may have to watch this a couple of times. You may have to send this over to a friend who is in need and needs to really just have some confirmation. But the big message out of this is that you are the one that's going to be okay because you're seeking to do the right thing. And you know what? That's all we can do. Thank you so much for being here, my darlings. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Click that thumbs up. And you know what? We'll see you again next time. There's more to come. There's more to come. You're going to be okay. You're strong. And you'll make it through. Thanks so much, my darlings. Please check out the links in the description. And I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.